You are listening to Streamer Struggles with Gleaney.
What's up, guys? How's it going? I am Gleaney. I am here for our podcast, which is Streamer Struggles with Gleaney. So, let's go through what's been happening with me. It's been a little while. Just over a week, but not a full week. Not a full week. So, what's happened? Well, we have some good news and we have some bad news. The good news, slow growth. It's happening. It's happening slowly, but it's happening. But it's slow, but it's happening. So slow, but it's happening, which is good. Good news as well. I got another mic, and now we got two angles now. All right. If you're listening to the podcast, you can't see this, but I've got like a close up, and then I've got like the normal count. So this is the new hotness. This is the old hotness. New hotness. So yeah, I got a Brio Logitech camera. I bought it off eBay for it's a little more than £100, but it's so much better than my previous camera. It's ridiculous. I'm really happy with it. I'm also happy with now I can change angles on my stream. It's adding new dynamics to my stream. They can look at me from different angles. I can do close-ups when I'm really mad or reaction shots, which is great. So I'm really liking the sort of cinematography that's going on in my stream now, which wasn't happening before, which is great. The bad news is I've had a couple days of, let's put it, frustration and some days where I've not been feeling very well and I've streamed. And there was one day in particular, the dark day. It was so dark. I think it was Wednesday, and I was just exhausted. I was falling asleep on stream. It was bad. I was exhausted, so I kind of said, "Look, I'm gonna come off early." So I think I finished only after 2 hours. I got some sleep, got some rest, and then I was on Thursday, my normal time, and streamed, and it was fine. So I've gotten really good at being consistent, always starting my stream at 7 p.m., come hell or high water, unless I've changed my schedule a week before to basically explain why I'm not there. But yeah, I've been very consistent with my stream and streaming on time, which is important. So I've been consistent. I'm seeing growth. It's slow, but I'm seeing growth. It's happening over time. And I had a couple of raids. So I got raided by Simply MJ, who's like the clan leader. She's also a streamer. And if you don't know her, check her out. She streams Destiny. We play the same game. She's super cool and nice and kind. I've just been sort of overwhelmed by the kindness of this community. So she raided me, and my friend Bakura raided me twice, 2 times. So a raid is basically when another streamer either hosts your channel or they're getting off, they've finished their stream for the day, and they send all their viewers to you. So it's introducing you to their community, basically. It's an introduction to their community, and it's really good if you're playing the same game to do that, to raid or host someone else that's playing your game, because it's sort of saying, look, I'm off at this time, but this person's on at this time, and if you want to continue watching, we do similar content, similar personalities. It's a sort of way to help the directory grow. And it was a thing that was sort of founded by a lot of people that joined Twitch in the olden days, back when it was Justin TV that would do that. It's also been a thing that's been quite predominant in the Destiny community and directory particularly. So the big news, and slightly sad news, is that one of my favorite streamers, my inspiration, has moved to Mixer. So King Gathalion is my favorite streamer. I've subscribed to him. I had a constant subscription to him for like 2 years. Rip, 2 years sub. Has gone to Mixer, and I'm really happy for him, because it means that he gets paid like a contract, like a salary. Regardless of how he's doing on Mixer, he's getting paid, which is fantastic. He can grow the community on Mixer. He's got his other friends who are part of his company, Raredrop, who are on all different platforms. So they're on Facebook, they're on Mixer, they're on Twitch as well. No one's on YouTube, but yeah, they're on those different platforms, and they all play together, which is awesome. And he promised that things aren't really going to change. It doesn't really matter what platform you are on. He's a streamer. He's streaming regardless of what platform he's on. We're still hearing him in chat. I've been to his channel as well, which has been exciting. So, I mean, some people pose the question to me, well, why don't you join Mixer? And I feel like if Mixer are really going for it, and they are sort of, because they're taking some of the biggest streamers from Twitch onto their platform. If they're really going for it, though, you don't feed the upper class, you feed the middle class and the bottom class. That's how you become successful. You feed the middle class and the bottom class. So what they need to do, a Mixer, if you're listening, this advice is for free. You need to build a good affiliate program like Twitch has done. You need to find a way to monetize those streamers like myself that are growing their community, because if you can find a way to monetize that and package that, that's going to be appealing for people like me coming over who can make money for you instead of Twitch. That's a way it could work, you know. But yeah, I'm going to stay on Twitch because they've got the best affiliate program, ways to get up. They're starting to look at discoverability, and they're changing their algorithm to make it easier for you to get discovered. Though I'm still using the other platforms, you know, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all the other platforms to gain discoverability. One thing that I need to work on, and I started it a little bit, but I really need to go in on it, is building living content. So content that isn't live and then it's gone. So living content is things like a YouTube video, but it's giving the viewer something, you know. So like I have been doing like reaction shots and stuff from my stream on YouTube. But what I want to start to do is do some either Destiny tutorial videos. So either do Destiny tutorial videos, or like something to do with Destiny, um, like that's some value to someone else that someone would search for. So, for example, they had a new exotic that came out in Destiny the other last week, and like I was doing the steps quite early on. Like, if I could have got a video out, I could have been, you know, the person that does those tutorial videos. And there are people out there that do these already religiously, like Datto, Rick Cacus, um, and Mesa Sean, and other people that do them. But you know, there's still a market out there, because I've only counted what 4 people that do it, you know, well. And you know, I could be one of those. I could be one of those. That could be content. And they sort of focus on people that know a lot about Destiny already, rather than people who have just come in. And there's like a whole new community that have just started playing the game since it's gone free to play. So I think I could get that audience, you know, teach them basic stuff that they don't go over in their videos. Like I did a video on YouTube talking about Zer and who the hell is Zer, because at a school I used to work at, these boys in year 6 said that they played Destiny, and I'm like, oh, so you go to Zer every week? And they're like, who's Zer? And I'm like, you don't know who Zer is? So each week they were missing on opportunities to get exotics that they didn't have in their inventory, like, because they didn't know, and the game doesn't explain it. So things like that. I was thinking I could do tutorial videos and stuff like that to widen my audience. I'm thinking about lowering how many times I stream, because I have seen, like I said, growth, but it's been quite small. And I'm thinking maybe if I reduce my time, I know like a few a few episodes ago I said that I should increase my time, but I feel like if I reduce my time and have set days, maybe knock it down to 4 instead of it's 6. This at the moment it's 6. If I knock it down to 4 instead of 6 days a week, and really focus on this lasting content that I'm talking about, this living content that they can go to and watch over and over and over and over again, that's providing them with something of value. And then, you know, obviously, you know, put in there about my stream and come hang out, come stop by my stream. It's on at 7 p.m. on twitch.tv self-promote on my YouTube channel to bring audiences in that way. I feel like I need to really invest some time into making like a really competent video, and editing it, and that's going to take time. So I want to focus on doing that. A friend of mine, actually, I've spoken about him before. I'm still trying to get him on the show. Elite Submissions has gone full time, so he quit his job. And he's got 200 subscribers at the moment. So 200 subscribers. He's on the affiliate program, so 200 subscribers. So that's £2.50 a subscriber, right? So it works out about £500 a month. Yeah, is what he's getting paid. 500 a month from Twitch alone, from subs. So that's not counting ad revenue that we now get. So it's not counting ad revenue or donations that he gets as well. But £500 a month is pretty decent. I set a goal for myself when I started this, because the primary goal at the end of the day is to do streaming as my job. So streaming's my job, and then you still go on auditions and stuff, but ultimately streaming's the paycheck job rather than teaching. So to get there, I worked out that I would need 500 subs to get there and have the same income that I currently have a month. I would need 500 subs. So I just sort of think about, what is it going to take to get there? And I think it is this, to be consistent, do other things on other platforms like YouTube, like Twitter, and Instagram. And I'm thinking about setting up some stuff on Snapchat. And I know people say that Snapchat's sort of dead since they got bought out, but it's still a platform. You've got TikTok as well. All of these other avenues that I could start to put content on. And I want to up the production value of my content to make it better, to make it more appealing. So I feel like I need to really start to dedicate some time to doing that as well. So I'm going to focus still on growing my audience, is what I'm going to take away from this. And focus still on growing my audience on Twitch, but also to start to really develop these other avenues of getting people to come and watch. It has been an okay week. Like I said, I got raided by these other channels, introduced to other people in their communities, which is fantastic. And I've got a few followers as well. We're at 160 followers, which is insane. That 4 months ago, I started with 0. But it's a follower a day at the moment, trickling in, if that. So what's keeping me going, keeping me motivated, is that I did get affiliate, and that it's fun. Like when I'm on stream chatting with people, playing games with people, I'm having fun. So as long as I continue to have fun, and as long as I continue to grow, I think it's all good. It's on those days when there's no growth and you're there and you're playing video games and you feel like no one is watching. Those are the tough times. And to get through that, I just need to hold on to the fact that, no, you do have subscribers that are watching you. You do have people that are paid to see you. You do have people that come in at 7 p.m. that expect you to be there, other than my mother, who is like by far the most supportive fan I've had ever. Because she is there every day, chat, without fail. And then I've got my founding sub, Pie4, who's a friend of mine, who's my first sub, who's been very supportive as well. And Urban Wolf, who's another subscriber of mine. My brother, Gleaney, who's another subscriber of mine. And I have my regulars as well, Nemo, Nero, they call him Trey, and all these other people that hang out and come into the chat. And, it's just really lovely. And I want to continue developing and growing a safe space for people to come online and chat or just have a good time, I guess. So, going forward, what are my goals? So, going forward, I feel like a big goal of mine is to, like I said, create those that yeah, to continue to create stuff on other platforms to grow my discoverability, but also to not lose sight of why I'm doing this. Because, I discovered from listening to Crush It and listening to other things is that there are so many avenues to make a ridiculous amount of money. Like, there are so many ways. Since the internet, there are so many ways to make a lot of money. But at the heart of it, that's not what I'm really interested in. It's really interesting sort of discovering that for yourself, that you're not about money. Because if I was about money, I'd be out there making money. And I'm not. I'm about, sort of maintaining and building a community is what I've always been interested in. Is connecting with people is what I've been interested in. And I think it's one of the reasons that's drawn me to drama and performance, because I like to engage with people and communicate with people. And something I really enjoy about streaming is meeting all these fantastic, interesting people and engaging with them. It's never really been about money. The only thing where it sort of comes about money is the desire and passion to just do this all the time. When I'm at work, I'm thinking about streaming. When I'm doing anything else, I'm thinking about streaming. When I'm sleeping, I'm thinking about streaming. I want to do this all the time because I really enjoy it. And I would love to have the means to do that all the time. And we're going to keep pushing till we get there. And it may not happen overnight, and it may never get to 500 subs, but I feel like I could survive. I could survive on 200. I could survive on 200. I mean, it'd be difficult, but I could do it. Yeah. So I think going forward, we're going to do some of the things that I've said. I also need to cut back on my spending. I've kind of gone a bit nuts with the spending for things for the stream, and I think I need to calm it down a bit, because I still kind of had the mentality of I'm doing I'm getting acting pay, and I'm not getting acting pay anymore. I'm getting TA pay, and there's a shift there, a quite significant shift in terms of what I'm earning. So I feel like I need to cut down on the spending and actually just put more time and investment that way rather than money investment in my stream. Because, I mean, I've got all the equipment now. I got the new camera, I got a Go XLR, I got an awesome microphone. Um, I think the only purchase that I'm really going to make soon is a new chair, because this one hurts my back after 8 hours streaming. It's not ideal, and get like an ergonomic chair. But after that, we're done, and maybe a mouse. But after that, we're done with spending, and maybe a keyboard. But after that, we're done. Mouse, keyboard, chair, done. Oh, and a screen. But yeah, after that, we're done. Definitely done. And this isn't going to happen overnight. I think I need to get used to the idea that it's not going to happen overnight, that it is going to take a grind, it's going to take time, it's going to take effort and consistency and, interaction and the personal touch to get anywhere. I made some new connections this week, which has been great. Gladsworth, another streamer, up and coming, is trying to get affiliate. He needs followers, guys. So if you're listening to this, head over to www.twitch.tv/Gladsworth. Glad, like GLAD, and then Worth, WORTHS. Spelling chat. Gladsworth. Yeah, he's super cool. He's connecting the right way. I had some other, I'm not even going to say their name, but I had someone else come into my stream and just drop their streamer name and just be like, follow me. And I'm like, that's not how it works, dude. That's not how this works. if you're actually interested in, meeting my community or talking to me about or any interaction other than just dropping your name and expecting me to follow, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to follow you. Whereas Gladsworth came into my stream, chatted to me, chatted about Destiny. I spoke to him about what I've been doing, how I got affiliate, and he spoke to me about his journey. And then I went over and I followed him after watching his content as well. I didn't just drop a follow. That's not what I'm about. I'm not follow for follow. That's not how I work. I'm only following you if I either know you or I've watched your stream, and I like your content. And that's how it should be. There's no cheap trick to get to where you want to get to. It's hard work. And anyone that says that it's a cheap trick and they didn't try and then it just happened and it fell in their laps are lying. It's that simple. They are lying. You know, I mean, the best example I can give is, you got some people at drama school and stuff, because it's not documented. You got people like drama school and stuff that made it, um, and that are like massive now. And when they were at drama school, they worked really hard, and when they came out of drama school, they worked really, really hard, even harder. And some of it's luck, but it's not really luck, because the people that stick around that aren't one-shot wonders are grinding, 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 grinding to get there. So we're going to keep staying positive. We're going to keep moving forward. I'm going to do my best to continue to produce content and stream consistently on a consistent basis. And I think that's the way that we're going to get there. Also, we're going to work on doing living content that's of value to people that they will watch again and again and again on YouTube, because it's either informing them about something or teaching them about something. So I'm going to keep doing that as well. So thank you so much for listening. Bit of a ramble, but we are where we are. We can't be anywhere else. Guys, if you're going through the same thing, if you're a streamer and you stream on Twitch or you stream on Mixer or Facebook or wherever, hit me up. I'd like to hear your stories and how things are going for you. I want to set up some interviews to chat to you about your secrets and what you're doing, because I'm kind of just taking information from different things and applying it to my stream. But it'd be great to hear from you guys, and what's been a success for you, what has not been a success for you, things that have stopped you, things that have got in your way. It'd be really, really great to hear from you, guys. And if you're free, 7 p.m. British Standard Time, I stream literally every day except today. My Tuesday is my day off on Twitch, and that's what www.twitch.tv/Gleaney. I play Destiny 2, but I've also been playing Monster Hunter World, and I've been playing The Outer Worlds as well. I'm a big Pokemon fan, and Pokemon's coming out this month, so I'm going to be playing some of that on the Nintendo Switch as well. I like video games. I like chatting about streaming. I like chatting about acting. I'm a professional actor as well. That's going great. Man, so frustrating. My audition last week. Tough times. But, we're in the grind. Might as well, if you're going to put any effort into doing something for most of your life, because we're working most of our lives, you better really enjoy it.